I am Aradhya Kalani going to present a story in front of you. So let's begin. My story genre is inspirational. So let's begin. Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom, there lived a very cruel king. His rules were so strict that even the smallest mistake was punished by the death. One day, a man in the kingdom incidentally broke one of these rules and was promptly arrested by the king's guard. After a few days, he was brought before the king. The king, without hesitation, sentenced him to death. The man was shocked and deeply distressed, but he was also very clever. Gathering his wrist, he began to laugh loudly. The surprised king and his minister. They had never seen anyone laugh in such a dire situation. They had seen people crying, beginning, or lamenting, or threatening. But laughter was new. The king asked him surprisingly, "Why are you laughing? Did you measure my words?" The man replied, "No, my lord, I heard you clearly. You have sentenced me to death. Then why are you laughing?" The king asked again. The man said, "My lord, I have a remarkable skill. I can train horses to fly. I was just about to come to your court and tell you about this. But meanwhile, I did something wrong and now I face your wrath." I laughed at that thought. With my death, the chance for you to have a flying horse will also vanish. The king and his minister were intrigued. They consulted among themselves. One minister said, "I think he is bluffing to escape death. Have you ever heard of a flying horse?" Another minister countered, "Who knows? Just because we have not seen a flying horse does not mean it is impossible." All the ministers gave their opinions. After hearing them all, the king was puzzled, yet he was curious. He did not want to miss the chance of riding a flying horse. He asked his prisoner, "How long will you take to train a horse to fly?" The man replied, "My lord, it will take a year." The king said in a threatening voice, "And if you fail, you will face a very painful death. You know that." The man agreed and said, "But I have some conditions. My condition is that while I train the horse, no one should disturb or watch us. It is to prevent your enemies from learning about this and trying to kidnap or kill me. Also, food, clothes, and other necessities for my family should be provided so that I can focus entirely on my work." The king agreed and freed him. When the man returned home, his wife and children were crying. His wife asked him, "Why did you give the king such false hope? You know you can't make a horse fly. You will just die a miserable death after a year." The man smiled and said, "Why do you think that way? Look what we have gained. I was supposed to die today, but now I have another year to live with you." In that time, there are three possibilities that can happen. One possibility is I might die a natural death. The second possibility is the king who is growing old might die in this period. And the third possibility is perhaps I might even learn how to make a horse fly. He said smilingly. So let us stay hopeful and enjoy our time together without any worry. And it happened that 8 months later, a neighboring kingdom attacked on their kingdom. And in this ensuing battle, the cruel king was killed. With king's death, the man was no longer needed to make the horse fly. Now he was free to live happily even after with his family. If we see our lives, we will find that hope is incredible, important in our life. Thank you.